Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. As many of you know, I give away 2 free readings every month. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know how you've connected to the messages in your video. Also, let me know that you have subscribed, and I will alert winners the very last day of each month. So pay attention to my comment back to you around that time. For those of you who are interested in healing sessions and individual readings, I still have a little bit of availability in March. I'm mostly booked up now into April, so reach out soon if you'd like to secure that for this month. Now let's jump in to your individual mid-month horoscopes. Hi, Gemini. This is your mid-month love reading. So March through the end of the month for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. You may also want to check out your Venus sign as well. Gemini, March 15th through the end of the month in love. Gemini, it's a lot of passion, huh? Love's going really well for you. If you're single, Gemini, you have somebody new showing up very quickly. I know it's the Mercury retrograde, so expect some exes to show up too. But if you're open to somebody new right now, Gemini, and you're single, you're going to get the opportunity before the end of the month. Wow, Gemini, I don't know if you just saw how far that just flew. Let me get this for you. This is how big and how passionate this Gemini love energy is for the rest of March. Gems. Okay. Big message for Gemini right now is trust. For many of you who have booked individual readings, this comes up. Okay, Gems, and I say we, I am a Gemini sun, so I get this. Geminis have not had an easy go in years past with love. So now that this energy is completely different, Geminis are not only having breakthroughs, but so many Geminis, individually, collectively, are meeting high-level soulmates, really connecting to people with legitimate commitments and longevity and having better experiences than they've ever had. It's very hard to trust that that energy is going to not just remain the same, but continue to evolve in a positive direction. I'm also finding that Geminis who haven't quite experienced this shift in energy yet in the physical realm are having a really hard time that love is now just all of a sudden going to be really great. But here's the thing, Gemini. It's here collectively. This isn't just coming up for a few Geminis. This is coming up across the board and in a general reading, okay? So now it's time to trust. It's time to trust that love is on its way to you if you're single, but a love that has been worth waiting for this whole time. For those of you in committed relationships, especially if you've been together for quite some time, you are going to have some challenges that have come up. Inevitable. If there are some karmic issues showing up during the Mercury retrograde, I wouldn't be too terribly surprised. Karmic issues meaning issues and conversations that you've had many times. That issue, that thing that hasn't gone away yet, I guarantee you that's karmic, and it's gonna rear its head now that we are in the Mercury retrograde. But the beautiful thing here, Gemini, okay, this is your message, especially for those of you in committed relationships. It's time to work through it. Anything karmic that shows up is showing up with the energy that you and your partner are ready to work through this now. So if you are having some sort of separation or you've been thinking about separating, rather than go your own way permanently, now's the time to resolve whatever that is. Even if you haven't had a separation, okay, but there's been a little bit of an emotional disconnect, even if it's superficial, now's the time to resolve this, but you have the energy behind it to really get this done. You have this blessed energy that will really help move you guys in the direction of a positive resolution for all parties. Do expect conversations to get pretty deep. Try not to allow them to get too heated. There's this passionate energy that comes through for Gemini, and that's really beautiful. Those physical connections, that physical chemistry, it's like on fire right now, Gemini, but also expect the potential for that passion to come through in the form of heated conversations at times. If you allow it to get to that point, try not to. When that starts to arise or you feel that energy start to come up, walk away, take a couple of deep breaths. It's important to have more grounded communication without anybody getting upset, because that's just not the point of these karmic things showing up in relationships right now, Gemini. It's because you are strong enough and ready to heal. That is true for you, for your partner, and for the two of you as a unit, okay? This is beautiful energy. This is going to help you move forward with more love. And I'm telling you, the quicker you get through whatever this issue is or issues that arise or rear their head again, the quicker you're going to get back to that place of passion. It's going to be so fun. So get this done quickly, Gemini. Try not to be put off. Like, see it as a challenge. You like a challenge, okay? As Geminis, we love that. So recognize the energy behind it. Don't get upset. Communicate effectively with your partner. I know that can be a little difficult, miscommunications during the retrograde, but Gemini, I actually see the slowdown of this retrograde benefiting Geminis collectively, not even just in love across the board, but how it helps you in love. It slows you down. It gives you the opportunity now to see where some of the weak points in your relationship or the weak spots, and now you get to fix them. And so as you step into April past this retrograde, you guys are a stronger unit because of that. It's very positive. For those of you who are single, give a relationship a chance in general. Again, it's that, I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to show you the card. It's this message of trust, Gemini. You got to trust that it's your time. You got to trust that, yeah, you've been through the ringer, but you get to have a different experience now. All those same people who used to show up, different face, same story, basically, we're done with that. Geminis collectively are done with the old stories. For those of you who have partners showing up, old partners, exes showing up again, I mean, haven't you already closed that door? I don't see too many Geminis entertaining that unless you're just kind of like bored and you just feel like, let's just see what happens for a few weeks. But I don't see Geminis, even if you give somebody the time, I don't see you giving the emotional aspect of a relationship a chance. It would sort of just be like to pass some time until the retrograde's done or something like that. So be honest with yourself before you give somebody a shot. Are you really stepping back into it? Be fair to you, be fair to them. Okay, be conscious of that. But this is why I just freaked out. Do you see? This is the energy. This is what's here. So you're gonna have passionate, fun experiences. Those conversations could get heated, like I said, but this is the result of it. Okay, you have the potential here, Gemini, for someone to really intellectually turn you on. I'm just going to go there, okay? It's like these conversations and this depth and the ability now to work through some old karmic patterns. It's like Gemini's like, yeah, I like this. I like that you're intelligent enough to battle me. Like, really, you think that I'm a Gemini, like, but you know what, Gemini? They're a great partner for you. So yeah, they are meeting you there. They're just as intelligent. And when you see that, it's like you see the light. If you're in a newer relationship and maybe you guys haven't really had arguments, it hasn't been really serious enough for those real life type of situations to come up, and then something does come up, it's like you really see your partner. They're not intimidated, Gemini. They're showing up like, look, I love you and I'm loyal to you, but I'm badass too. And as a Gemini, you're really feeling that, okay? Trust is being clarified by new love. I'm telling you, single Geminis, this is on its way to you. For so many of you, you have already met the one, okay? For so many of you, the new love is here. It could be in the form of a friendship that hasn't fully developed into a full-blown love. You may be entertaining a few different people, but I'm telling you, Gemini, one of them, they're the gold, okay? So pay attention to people that the chemistry is a little off. The one, this new love, the big love, you're going to recognize this energy, but it won't be a superficial passion. It's someone who like really gets you, but intellectually can really converse with the Gemini. Like they can go really deep. They can talk for hours. If you're not having deep conversations, the conversations are fun and entertaining. You're loving this month, Gemini. Okay, center of the reading. Beautiful. I'm telling you, Gemini, it's all about conversations this month. Give your relationship a chance sitting at the center of the reading, clarified by heart-to-heart conversations. I'm just going to say it one more time because I think this is really important for Geminis. The passion can be really good. This can fuel this, but this can make some of those deeper conversations a little extra feisty. You might not care. You might actually really enjoy that, but your partner may not really approve of things getting too heated. You know, as Geminis, we can really go all out and be a little heated and then get over it in a split second. If you allow conversations to go there, your partner may not be able to rebound so quickly, and then you may have to deal with a little space that you don't love, okay? So be grounded, but don't be so grounded that the passion can kind of turn into something a little negative, okay? But that's like, it's just a warning. It's not like absolutely going to happen, Gemini. There's just the potential because this passion, it's like everything's on fire. It's that fire energy. You may be dating a fire sign, Gem. You may be attracting in a new love that has fire in their chart in a big way. But I'm telling you, it's that fire and that passion. It like really gets to you. Like you really love that. You really love that. And that person, they love you right back. They appreciate your intellect, and they see how intelligent you are, and they love the fact that you can have these conversations regardless of what their sign is, Gemini. Whoever this is, they're seeing different sides of Gemini that they never expected would show up, but it's a pleasant surprise for your partner, and love deepens here because of this. Passion is being clarified by retreat. For those of you where work has been a primary focus, and that could be one of the karmic issues coming up. Gemini, look, we've been really, really focused on work and new opportunities, launching projects, and that's just been our priority. You may have a partner say, look, Gem, I love you, but when are you going to make time for me? You're working too much, and I miss you, and this is the time, Gemini. This is why I'm saying the Mercury retrograde isn't something to be put off by. It's actually benefiting you. It's giving you the time and the energy now to reconnect to your partner. For many of you, you just need to get away. If there's an issue, go away together, turn off phones, disconnect from work, and go all in, okay? Like, keep it sexy. Really, really, really connect to your partner. In more than just that superficial kind of passionate way. I know that's not your thing. It probably isn't your partner's either, but make sure there's depth there, okay? It's not just physical. But for those of you, I don't even think you're going to be able to like contain how much passion this is. Whether you like it or not, it's going to have a whole lot of depth. Crowning your reading, Gem, is stay optimistic about your love life. Singles, I'm telling you, I'm just telling you this, okay? You got to trust. You got to trust in this, okay? You got to trust that this new love is someone that you will be passionate about, that is passionate about you, someone who really gets you now, Gemini. These are new people, new experiences, and it's better than ever. Now, I'll say this. Bottom of the deck, reconciliation. Couple messages coming through. For the majority of you, this is an ex trying to get back with you. You probably already know who they are. By the time you watch this video, they may have already called. They may have already texted. Gem, if you can't really commit to this person, just don't go there. It's not good for you or for them. I see the better love being the new love, okay? Underneath reconciliation is free yourself. It's a separation card. It's almost like if you reconcile and you can't passionately connect with this person and recommit, there'll be another separation, so spare yourself that. I have a little kitty who wants to say hi to you guys. She's super cute. But spare yourself from needing to go through that. But mostly your partner, be very conscious of who you let in, because there will be somebody showing up. For some of you, Gems, they're really still in love with you. And if you wanted to recommit to them, and that's what you really want, something you're passionate about, you have the opportunity. For some of you, I am seeing this reconciliation card when I'm channeling with it. For a few of you, and this is a smaller percentage of Geminis, especially if you're feeling this passion is just like crazy, but you know it's more than superficial. It's not just physical chemistry. It's someone you've had a little bit of a separation with, especially if you are separated but it hasn't been a true breakup. You come back together. That's where I'm feeling the resolve. It's just such a blessed couple of weeks, because issues you haven't been able to move past, you can move past them now with a lot of grace and a lot of ease, and these beautiful heart-to-heart conversations that re-spark a whole lot of passion for the both of you. And then you just move forward with a more stable and intact love and relationship. When you get past whatever this hurdle is, this karmic thing that comes up, whether it's big or small for you guys, it just it reconnects you. It's almost like you recommit to each other. There's more loyalty, but you respect each other more. You move forward with a better relationship with the same partner. Gemini, this is beautiful. Please trust it. If you're not quite there yet in the physical realm, just trust it. Let it come in, because Gemini, this has been here for you, okay? This isn't just showing up in March. This has been here now for Gemini for the last couple of months, and it's only getting bigger and better, okay? You are in the flow of love now. You don't have to have those years of being lonely and all of those, you know, little relationships that come and go, or those horrible first dates, you know? I'm not saying you don't have to filter out some people. Of course you do. That's a part of dating. But there's someone who comes through here. They may already be in your life, Gemini. They're really such a blessed partner for you, and for the millionth time, right? This is showing up. If you don't have this, it's probably not this new big love that I'm channeling for you, so pay attention. Gemini, I love you guys so much. Thank you for connecting to me here. I hope this gives you clarity and love for the rest of the month. If you haven't watched your full month of March reading, go back. I have, you know, a love reading in that too that might give you like a little extra clarity here. But if you feel like you still need more clarity, like I said in the intro, beautiful little kitty who's not distracting her mom at all. As I said in the intro, I don't have too much availability left in March, a little bit toward the end of the March, mostly April at this point, but I will fit you in if I can, so reach out via email. I have my email and the link to my website, Urban Soul Guru, in the description box below. And in the meantime, sending you so much love and light. I will be back for your April 1st readings, and I'll see you guys very soon, I hope. Ciao.